Welcome back to another episode of Stacia Expert Mode, where today we are going to be working, if I can see it, it's just around the corner, working on improving the factory, because it hasn't really changed since we first built it, and I did say it was kind of just the outline, and you can see I've changed the create machine we made for making blaze gold. It's a little bit more detailed. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's an improvement. But I've got a bunch of bricks, and I did not make all of these by hand, because we have a little basement down here, and we've got a couple of new additions to our starter house. Just down in this very nice basement. This nice and secure door. We have a couple of villagers, and didn't. How are you sleeping? It's not even nighttime. So I've been trading emeralds for bricks, and I mean you can trade clay for emeralds. It's kind of just a fast way to get bricks, and trading barley and rice to get emeralds, and also got some pumpkin pie. But I just set up a couple of hopper botany pots, and they're just sitting here producing the stuff that we can trade with them. Yeah, if he gets any trades later on, we'll probably chuck them in some botany pots too. And ooh, man, hoppers are expensive in this pack. Like iron rods, iron plates, and these colossal chest walls. Way more expensive. But I think it's time to work on the factory. Now, I might change him up a little bit. We got slime boots on. Going to be looking at some images online of some old brick factories. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to turn out. I don't really want to replace all of these with these other bricks because they don't quite... I mean, they kind of fit. Kind of, but I don't think we can just go for like the texturing where you just replace like random blocks with bricks. I don't know how good that would look. I mean, it's probably okay, actually. We might do something like that, but yeah, I've got a bit of a design for a factory. We'll probably keep the andesite bricks, diorite bricks rather. I think they look okay, and I've got a couple of create windows I might kind of try, either these spruce ones or these ornate iron ones. But yeah, gonna have a bit of a go at making the factory look more like an old factory. Might even either get rid of this top bit or extend it all the way. I want to kind of make some smokestacks or something. And yeah, we have been producing a bit of steel in between, and these guys just get jammed up with creosote pretty quick. But hey, look, steel. And got some iron here. Let's get some more of that going. So yeah, built up almost a stack and a half of steel, and picking, I might move these coke ovens to here. I kind of wanted to put like the blast furnace in the middle, but this is an even number. So whether or not I end up extending the factory out one way or the other, yeah, not sure. And yeah, make a pretty cool decoration. The old cogs. Alright, so here it is. A little bit of tidying up to do on the inside, but I think this looks a lot better than the previous design. More kind of what I'd pictured when I was making it. And these windows actually, they're quite good. Yeah, not 100% happy, as usual, but I think this will be fine. It's yeah. Got a bit of detail going on up on the roof with some like stairs and some walls and then another wall, just to try and, you know, give it a bit of something. Not sure about these pillar things on the corners. I feel like they need something else, but that'll do for now. So, what I've been working on since finishing this, and obviously this machine looks a bit better. This, what turned out to be a completely pointless machine that we didn't need. So we'll probably end up repurposing this guy in the future into something that doesn't make something slower than we could do it just in our inventory. But, I also made a dank null, and just went and did some mining, and all I've got in here is cobblestone. So he's holding 1024, and he just avoids any more cobblestone we pick up. And could even upgrade him again to a gold one, which we've probably got enough gold. We wouldn't have enough emeralds to go to that size. And we got a quest reward for getting to this one, which is a small backpack. Which is cool. That's pretty small. We've already got a large backpack, but maybe we could use this. I wonder if there's any slots this guy can go in. It looks like no. Maybe we can just have our tools in this guy instead of having them like jammed in here with everything else. We might have too many tools. Could be the issue there. But what I'm ready to craft now is some of these fluid tanks. Now, I guess we'll make this many. And I guess we'll make this many. And this is going to be for storing our creosote. Now, from what I understand, they join like that. Okay. And hey, what? Ah, awesome. Awesome. That's pretty cool looking. And I don't know how much this guy holds. 96 buckets. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do we have an empty bucket around here anywhere? I've got a bucket of creosote oil. That'll do. No. Wait, what? It does make us flammable. Somehow, we must need an input, right? Alright, so I think we need fluid pipes. Just looking up for the documentation, but I still don't think that's going to let us do what I'm trying to do, which is just bucket stuff in. So here's a fluid pipe. I'm picking we can't just... No. Alright, what if we look at a bucket? There's item draining. Right, an item drain. We can, alright. But... then we can't get them out, but can we like pipe it? Right, but we're going to need that mechanical pump. Which means we're going to need... Oh, alright. Oh, is there an easier tank that we can craft? Not a creative tank like this tank. We can just craft these tanks. Alright, we'll do that for now. This is way more in depth than I was wanting to get just at the moment. But we can just do that. He's almost full. And then we'll just start storing the creosote there, and then we can keep checking through that stuff. And I want to get some more steel going as well. That'll be cool. All right, and then we'll work on the stuff in the future, because I think that'll be nice once we get that sorted. But all right, cool. So we got our factory. We got this guy starting to make some steel. We got some steel built up as well, which is going to be very handy. Now, we could make like steel armor and steel pickaxes and stuff. I don't think steel is better than like diamond. But let's find out. Like if we were to upgrade our steel to pickaxe rather to steel. So that's less mining level, less durability. Yeah. What if we were to upgrade the iron handle to a steel handle? That would give more durability, but our integrity isn't high enough. Cool. Right, so steel is not where we want to be going. That's fine. Let's get rid of this stuff for now. We'll come back to sorting out this tank later. But if we're looking at our quests, we could be getting some power, but we also could be moving into this. I think I want to make this guy. It's going to be very, very handy to be able to get plates and rods easy. Although rods aren't too bad because we can cast them in that guy. But we could probably actually get this set up in here. I was going to build another factory for it, but we may as well be a little bit more efficient with our use of space. We could get a couple of conveyor lines running. Perhaps we have like conveyor belt running along here and maybe another one, and we can have get plates and rods made, and they just pop out this end, or vice versa. And yeah, I think that could be cool. So they didn't add any of those recipes. We need a steel scaffolding, and maybe we look at getting a immersive engineering villager. I don't know what his workstation is. We can look into that. We can look into that, because getting one of these guys could be cool. We need a redstone engineering. That's pretty simple, right? So steel was just some steel. We'll just cast out some steel plates for the moment. Heavy engineering block. We can craft these. It's cheaper with the engineer's workbench. Which we can make as well. I think we should make one of these guys. Then we need the blueprint though. But that's just paper blue dye and these things. We've got that. So we'll make one of them. Conveyor belts are leather. We need to get a cow farm going. I'll have to go find some cows. Zombie flesh is not that sustainable. We could find a zombie spawner somewhere. That would be fine. I think we could even convert spawners, so maybe we don't need a cow farm, but I think that could be cool. We'll get some food from that as well. And pistons are a little bit different. Oh. Pistons need black Portuguese pavement. Alright. Okay, we need living rock. And living rock takes white concrete. And a pure daisy, which needs an alloy machine frame and a spark. Okie dokie. Alright. So we can't make this yet. We can't make this yet. This isn't going to be our first thing. Cool. I guess we want to make this alloy machine frame. So if we wanted to make this guy, this is just aluminium. And hey, we could use our... Oh, that's shaped crafting. We could go that route. Redstone alloy, that was just an alloy furnace, that was just redstone and gold, so we can make that. That's not too bad. Circuit boards are just literally ingots. And we need our stone machine frames, which we've got some machine frames. So it looks like we want to go this route. We're getting steel, we need some redstone alloy. We need some circuit boards. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I have a bunch of machine frames, I think. We've got 10 of them, so we'll convert some of these. And I think that'll be the go. So yeah, I think I'll just assemble the bits and pieces we need for this, and we'll whip up some of these guys. And a bit of redstone alloy later. Crafted some circuits. Got a bit more steel going. Iron was the big thing, so I've just started doubling it because it's just a little more efficient. But we need to sort something with a bit of better automation with this guy. But hey, this should be what we need, and yeah, I guess we'll make the 3 of these that we're probably going to want. So quest reward, some more redstone alloy. Nice. Cool. So we got this dude. Now, the reason we want this guy is we need to make pistons, Portuguese pavement, we need living rock, which needs a pure daisy, which needs a pedal apothecary, which requires an alloy machine frame. So we're going to need to start getting into some Botania, I think. And that's going to be kind of cool, because I'm thinking about setting up a magic area. Now, I'm a little bit torn, because I'd originally intended to put it over there in the semi-magic type area. But I'm thinking it could be kind of cool to have it closer to where all of our other stuff is. I know we've got the mine way over there. But if we put them over here, we're sort of going to see the magic area all the time. I still think having a dedicated magic area would be cool. You know, I mean, maybe over there would be fine by the sea. We sort of got like a magic area, and if you come in by boat. Because I'm still thinking a sort of town city type area over here in the end. I guess we'll do them over there. And blazes are pretty easy to get now. Also checked a couple more enchants on my sword. Oh dear. And that is beheading 2 and looting 2, and we seem to get a blaze hit every time we kill a blaze. Seems to be what's happening here, and that's kind of cool. Wait, can we not wear that as a... Yeah, I thought we could. But yeah. So, plenty of blaze rods. Already got some blaze powder. Once I convert this to nuggets, we now have everything to make. Better take out these guys. Yeah, that's enough blazes for right now. So we'll pop back. I've also went and grabbed some cows and just been breeding some cows up, so we've got a source of leather. And also managed to, using a lectern, just keep putting it down and picking it up again until we managed to get a villager with mending. So that's pretty cool. We just need to find emeralds so we can actually trade for that. Because, yeah, my netherite armor is starting to get down, and I'd rather not repair it with netherite. Would be my preference there. So, we should now be able to make a spark. And that means we just need some cobblestone and one of our alloy machine frames. Get away from that nether portal. And not that guy. So, 1 petal apothecary. And again, we're going to set up a building for this, but I would like to figure out what we're going to need first. So, generally an infinite water source would be pretty handy with one of these guys. Perfect. And what we need is some living rock. It's pretty much the only thing we're missing for being able to make this, so we can make pistons, so that we can get into those immersive engineering plate presses. So maybe we hold off on this, because we're actually kind of close. I do want to set up an area for this, but we've still got a bit of tech stuff to do. Okay. So, apart from having an incredibly messy inventory right now, we need to find ourselves... look, problem is solved. I don't think I've got any white petals on me, because I believe that's still what is required for one of these. And we needed white concrete powder. So we need some white mystical flowers. And then we can come over here and... How many is it? 4 makes one of them, right? And if we have an empty hand, this will be much easier. And 4 should be enough. Now, I think the recipes have changed for this guy as well, actually. So living rock, yeah, that's white concrete, and then living wood, I think was treated wood. Okay, cool. So white concrete powder, sand, and we'll use our slag, and we'll convert some of this white dye. A stack, that should be pretty good. And, well, we don't really have a fast way of doing this, do we? Hey, does that work? That totally works. Oh, that is awesome. Cool. And then I guess we'll just come up here and do this for now. And this should be converting. I seem to have particles off though. Performance, animations. There we go. Just so we can actually see when it's actually doing something. Here we go. And I mean, I guess we should get some living wood going as well, because I'm picking we're going to need it in the future. Cool. And then we can use this to make whatever a red string neutrifier does. Sounds like it would be like bone mealing stuff with mana. I'm assuming. And looks like living rock is used for getting into blood magic. So that could be kind of cool, but I think now that we've got this dude, we're going to be able to get into getting a plate press and some other immersive engineering stuff, which I think is going to be kind of cool. But alright, I think that's kind of cool. We've made a bit of progress. Didn't quite get a Botania area set up, but I don't think we quite need to yet. We'll just keep producing, a little bit of this stuff, and we'll wait to build up a Botania / start on our magic area. Once we're actually doing that. So hey, I think next episode we're going to be getting ourselves some easier plate and rod presses with immersive engineering. Now that we can make some of the stuff. So in between episodes, I'll whip up some of the stuff we're going to need for that, and yeah. See you guys in the next one.